Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here, and today I have yet another one of my replays that have been sent in to me by a viewer. And actually, this viewer is a little different. This viewer is actually a streamer as well, and I'm talking about Beefy Tanks. Beefy Tanks is a good guy. He comes by on the stream quite a bit. We've rated him a few times, and he's a good player. So, he sent in this replay, and it gets good. And he gets real close to some cool things. Anyways, let's start here. Okay, so first of all, he's in the STRV S1, which is, as we know, a real good tank destroyer. Just a little tidbit here. When I first came to World of Tanks, I decided I wanted to be a tank destroyer player, which I am. And I did some research and found out that German tanks were like the pinnacle of accuracy. So that's why I played German tanks for so much. And then I guess honestly you can say that the Swedish might have, they've kind of taken that away from the Germans. I don't like that. They are very accurate. The only downfall of the Swedish tanks here, nice shot on the IKV, is that they don't, or sorry, that they have the siege mode. And there's a lot of times, ooh, somebody killed someone in the dark. Nice shot there. IKV is gone. Always back up. If someone's shooting at you, don't stay in the same position. Back up. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, if you don't mind the siege mode, which a lot of players don't, I personally know from experience in my paper TDs, you know, when you're getting attacked, that 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, okay, go, is a killer, man. But hey, some people are really used to it and take it into account, and they deal with it, and they do really well. One thing I like about what Beefy Cakes was showing us there was his location. He was showing us, and you notice he looked over at the point. For those who don't know, this is the point down here where all the heavies need to go. It's basically where the armor battles it out, and whoever angles the best ends up winning. But a lot of people don't realize that location that Beefy was at right here, you can actually turn, not only can you turn and snipe through here like he did, but you can turn down here and snipe these tanks. So many tank destroyer players, or just players in general, do not realize that they can do that. And Beefy was looking over there, and I think he knows about that. That's actually one of the things I mentioned in my map strategy video for this map, Forge, is just that you can snipe over there and help your heavies out. Now, if you look at the mini map right now, you're gonna see these guys really aren't all in that great of a position. You know, they only got one heavy left here. The heavies are pushing right through them as I speak. They are just plowing through that heavy. You got the hills lost. This hill is lost. They don't even own the main hill right here, which is like very high priority for viewing. So at this point, it's kind of like, well, what's going to happen here? So he notices the point's gone. He turns around like we were talking about and knocks out one of the heavies. Now he realizes, okay, it's time to get serious here. It's time to go back to a good location and try to just wait it out. Let them come to me and, you know, have at it once they get within range. All right, so here he goes. Beefy's getting into position. The one thing I noticed throughout this, and a lot of people ask me, you know, hey, let me know if there's anything, you know, I can do that's better and whatnot. And this isn't to, I just want to say this. This doesn't mean that the player, you know, oh, there goes a scorpion. He's gone. Oh, hold on a second. We'll return to my thought before. And does he have time? Yes. Boom. He doesn't even get shot. Doesn't even get shot out of it. He blocks the damage from the Hellcat. Nice. That's the beautiful thing about these Swedish TDs on their angle. It's, you know, sometimes if you don't realize you got to shoot up top, a lot of times, nice, taking out the wheelie. A lot of people shoot right at, you know, the front, and the front's actually, you know, guarded and pretty well angled, so you actually need to shoot the top part. But what I was saying before was, you know, just because someone could make a comment on your video and say, hey, you might want to look at this, if it's done with the right intentions, like when I say it, it's not, boom, there goes the other Hellcat. He stuck his head up a little too far. It's not saying that the person, is not a good player. Not at all. Video shows that this player is very good. But what it simply is sometimes you need fresh eyes, someone else's look at it, so that they can say, hey, ooh, warrior, good job. So that that person can say, hey, man, might want to just tweak this a little bit. Try doing this or this, that kind of thing. And in watching this video so far, the only thing that I've noticed that I would recommend to beefy tanks, here you go, here's the siege mode. It takes a while to get into, but once you're in, oh, they track him. Cromwell's gone. Good luck. So sorry. I mean, he was gone anyways. Beefy's at full health here. Boom. High caliber right there. And what has he got? A TD, a heavy, and 2 arties left to deal with. What I was saying was, one thing I've noticed through watching this is that, and I'm saying this so that everyone who's watching this video can think about this, is what's called feathering. When you have your reticle and you're looking at the target, when the target is hidden, like behind a building or something, and you just put the reticle there, you're waiting for him to come out, what it's really good to do is do what we call feathering around the area. And what that's doing, you're looking for an edge of the tank. All right, the SU-130 PM out in the open, gone. Caught him while he was looking the other way, even with enough time to get into the siege mode. But what that feathering does is if there's just a little bit of the tank showing, by feathering, you'll pick up on it, you'll hit it, and then the whole thing will light up, and then you can zoom in and just pinpoint. A lot of times we can finish off tanks with those, real wicked shots that they think they're completely covered, but yet part of the tank is actually shown there. So again, just a little tidbit. Feathering really does help. Like right here, I know he's completely hidden, but what I mean is you'd be moving your reticle, looking to see, kind of like this. If you're watching a person do that, you'll probably get pretty dizzy, but it really does help. So here we go. We're just waiting on the heavy. Let me speed this up a bit here. There we go. Because he goes in. Dun, 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 dun. Gets ready to get into siege mode. Not sure where the heavy is. Where is he? And remember, guys, this guy's doing just awesome at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kills. The Panther takes out the heavy. Now there's just the 2 arty. Will he get a Pools medal? I mean, Radley Walters is looking really good. But, Pools are always nicer. Now let's turn it down here, or turn the speed down and see where he goes. You always have to be weary about these arties. They're so sneaky. Sneaky! But he slows down. He does the right thing. He goes low into the beach. And boom. TDs normally can pick up, like he's pretty close there, but a TD can normally pick up, if you have all your skills maxed out, a TD should be able to pick up an arty before the arty picks him up. And that's the nice thing about having your skills completely maxed out, which I'm guessing that Beefy here has probably quite a few skills on his. So now you see this is over there, it's out of range, and we're wrapping up the game. But guys, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. His win 8, 5,500. Definitely Unicum colors here, as you can see right down here. I have that there for when I play my lights, just to show people that yes, you can play a light and spot for your team and still get good win 8. So yeah, 5,500, win 8, very good numbers. Did 3,000 over 3,000, 3,200 in damage, 375 blocked. Bonus. So way to go, Beefy Tanks. Great job. You definitely have the situational awareness going on. You're aware of what's happening. You were the one who came back when you realized a lot of stuff is gone. You had the right order of what you needed to do. In other words, picking off the heavy first, then someone that comes over here, and then here. You were doing the right thing by picking off the people in the right order. You didn't go challenging them. A lot of players would just rush over to the heavy. You knew your strengths, that your strength is in the shadows, and you stayed within the shadows as much as possible, and you did the job. So Beefy Tanks to you, good job, brother. Real good job. Yeah, the only thing I can say, and it's not a negative at all. It's not something that you need to do. I'm just throwing out that little tip that if you start doing that feathering there, you might actually find that you start finding some little shots that you wouldn't have before. And sometimes those shots are the ones that are just awesome. When you just see like that much of the back of the turret, and you know it's a big, fat, juicy penetration waiting to happen, but it's a small shot. It might take you 2 shots, but if you actually get it, first of all, you know that the player you just killed is going, what the? And on top of that, it makes you feel great because you just did a 1 in 100 shot kind of thing. And it happens all the time. So that little feather, just do. Can't stress it enough. Anyways, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, Beefy Tanks, thank you so much for sending in your replay. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. And keep going out there and keep killing tanks, man. Keep having fun with this great-looking game that we play. And guys, come on by Twitch if you have any questions about the game. If you're a new player or you just have some questions about how, hey, why is this not doing this? How do I do this? Come on over, man. That's what we're all about. We're here to help you, and we're here to answer questions for you. We're simply trying to help players get better in the game. So, till the next time, guys, I'm Mr. BeetleBum, and I'm out.